Hey everybody, these are my magnetically modified infinity cubes. I made a batch of these about a year and a half ago, and I've had requests to make more since then. Just didn't have the time, and now I did. I went ahead and made 16. These are going to be for sale soon, and I wanted to make a little video just to get everybody up to date on how they work, what they are, what the idea was. And I think the best way to do that is to start out by showing you the video that I made about a year and a half ago. It's only about 2 minutes long, and as soon as that's over with, we'll talk about these right here. So please stick around with me, and we'll talk after this. Thanks. Hey, thanks for sticking around after watching that. Let me get this out of the way. This first sale is only going to take place on my Facebook page. So if you're not on Facebook, don't be upset. I'm going to hit YouTube later. I don't imagine these are all going to sell on Facebook, but that's where I spend most of my time and where my main community is. So that's where they're going to start off. At my DB Concepts page, I have my own Facebook page. I'll put a link in the comments. You'll need to follow me there, and that's where the announcement for the sale of these will be posted. Otherwise, I'll just go over this quickly, sort of a little refresher from that video I made a year and a half ago. These are new color patterns that I found, and these are the old color patterns that I found. They are made from ABS plastic, if that's what you believe from Amazon. These came from Amazon. I believe that these were the best option. I looked at all the different available infinity cubes, and I've tried all the different ones you can get on Amazon. And some of them are hollow, some are metal. I do have an aluminum version of one of these, but aluminum is so hard to drill, and this is just a lot easier to make. I thought I'd be able to make more of these and share them with people a lot easier than if I were to try to make metal ones, because I'm just a guy with excuse me, I'm just a guy with a small drill press on his living room coffee table. These are all made by hand. The tricky part is getting the holes to be exactly centered and installing the magnets, which you saw in the video there a little bit ago. It is pretty tedious, and that is why pricing is going to be where it's going to be at. It is, I can tell you right now, it's going to be $60 each, and that covers a lot, though. There's almost $25 worth of materials, if you can believe that. The cubes come from Amazon. The magnets come from K&J Magnetics, and I'm not going to give you the details of what size the magnets are, but when it all adds up, there's about, you know, $25 worth of material alone here. So 25 bucks, I mean, the balance of that in labor, which it does take quite a while to make these. I usually do 4 at a time or 8 at a time. And when I do the math, it comes out to $60 a piece. But I think it's well worth it. You do have to realize these are ABS plastic, and I have not had any complaints from the ones that I sold a year and a half ago. They're not falling apart. They seem to be holding up pretty well. You may notice some little lines that seem to be emanating from where the magnets were pushed in. They are press fit in, and those are stress lines. But when you run your finger over them, there's no indentation at all. It's inherent to the plastic. I really have no choice. If I use a larger drill bit, well, then the magnet doesn't fit in there. It's too loose. It's not press fit. If I use a smaller drill bit, then it gets to be too tight, and then I really do risk possibly splitting the plastic blocks apart. But this is just the right size. Like I said, the stress lines, they almost look like they're supposed to be there, sort of a marble-ish look, and you only see it. The blue one has it. Let's just look at each one of these real quick. The yellow one, not yellow, orange. You can see little lines here and there, but honestly, they don't stand out that much. And like I said, it's unavoidable. The black one doesn't seem to show much at all, unless you look really closely. I think I can see a little bit. And the green one, a little bit here and there. So be aware of that. These are ABS plastic. Like I said, I think they were the best choice. They're nice and solid. They got a good weight to them. Get these out of the way. Now these are new. They have different patterns now available and colors. And as near as I can tell, this one's probably going to be the one that shows up best on camera. Near as I can tell, if you've ever seen that process on television where they want to coat something in like a camouflage pattern, like the stock of a rifle, or even like computer items, just anything you want to make coat in a fancy pattern, they'll put this pattern on a liquid somehow and then do a dipping process. And I think that's what's going on here, because you know, here's one of the original ones. All these little rivets are not painted. Of course, they weren't. Nothing was painted on these, but on this one, not only does the surface have this pretty pattern and color to it, but it also went right on to the plastic and onto the little rivets there. So that's kind of interesting. Some of it comes off a little bit. That's the other thing that's a bit of an unknown about these. All 4 of these different patterns here, we'll take a closer look at each one, is the material on the inside is white. So they're using, if this wasn't coated, it would be all white. You only see that because of my machining there. But the question that's kind of up in the air, you'll be taking your own risk if you buy one of these, is how durable is this coating? I'm hoping it's durable, but you can see some of it has come off the little rivets in places. And even, I know one of these black ones, there's a few spots here. I'm not going to try to touch that up. That's how they came to me. Little imperfections, but it's a small price to pay for a toy, you know, if a $60 toy. So that's the black one. I don't have these named yet or anything, so this is more of an introductory video. When I do post about the sale date and everything, I'll have more details. This one's kind of rainbowy. And this one's just blue. Kind of like a night sky color. But yeah, that's the question, is how durable is this coating going to be? It doesn't seem to be week or it doesn't appear that it's going to be coming off, but I can't guarantee that. So you might expect that to wear down a little bit. So that's it. Keep an eye on my DB Concepts Facebook page. Again, there's a link in the description. These will be available soon. I'll put up a post about the sale, and then I'll have the actual sale, and we'll try to get rid of some of these. And again, if you're on YouTube or elsewhere, I guess, but you have to be on YouTube. I don't know where else you'd be. I'm not anywhere else. I will try to make some of these available at some point in time. They're not that difficult to make, but I need to see some interest. So let's see how it goes. And thanks for watching.